Coach, the effort was there from your guys.
Coby White.
Yeah. And when he goes off like that, I mean, it's hard to stop a player when they're completely unconscious.
I've seen him do it to other teams. The kid is he's just a super talent. He's got incredible speed, so you have to respect it. And once he gets it going, it's hard to stop him. And I think he hit 7 threes in the fourth. I'm not sure exactly. Was it all 7? And he just broke the game open. We were tit for tat there for a long time. And, I mean, wow. Just wow. He really he put on a show. And he hit a step back going to his right that had to be 28 to 30 feet deep, and that's when you're really rolling, and we just had no answer for him.
When he starts rolling like that, did you see it affect what you guys are trying to do on the other end?
Yeah, because we started trying to play catch-up, and, when we started to try to play too fast to play catch-up, there were a few ill-advised shots. We started pressing on some shots. But once he got going, we really didn't have an answer for that.
What did you see from RJ tonight? I mean, not only he found a shot, but the way he was just being aggressive out there.
I'm just telling you, we got a special kid. I know it, with all of our suffering that we're going through, one of the true bright lights of this team is RJ Barrett. This kid is he's just going to keep getting better and better. And, he's so easy to coach. And he really wants to be a great player in this league. And he wants to be not just a great player, but a leader. And, I'm really enjoying him.
There was those 2 runs between the first and second and then the start of the fourth. I mean, what just happened on those 2 things?
Threes. They just, they bombed us out for multiple possessions. And it's just really hard to answer that 3 ball when teams are hitting multiple ones in a row. For whatever reason, I want to see how they got them because, I got to go back and watch the film. But all I know is I kept seeing it go in. And like I said, what Coby White just did in the fourth quarter was pretty special.
Do you have to take a step back to take a step forward by playing Dennis Smith Jr. so many minutes? It's clearly... I
don't know. I mean, I actually didn't think his minutes was as bad. I know the plus-minus might say what it says, but that's not always the truth. You're playing out there with 4 other guys, and your plus-minus, is part of a 5-man group. So I'm not putting that all on Dennis. I thought Dennis played with a great pace and a great intensity. And for a guy in his first game back after missing 12 days and going through what he went through from a family standpoint, I was really happy with his effort.
They had their 3 guards out there for some good stretches. Was that a particular matchup challenge for you guys at all?
Yeah, just that they can put so much speed on the floor. And, regardless of who we put out there, they're still going to have that kind of speed. They're going to have a serious advantage. And, like I said, that Coby White, good grief. I don't even know how he moves that fast with all that hair. But when I met with him and during the draft, I was really impressed with him as a person, and also just watching film with him, and his draft workout was pretty successful too. And they got a very good basketball player.
I know you were saying obviously you guys need a win and tied up going in the fourth. When they go on that run, do you see again maybe some frustration by the guys?
I felt like guys got started. You just press, when you get down and you're trying to fight back, you start to see guys press. And, we had a couple of moments where we went back into hero ball. But I thought tonight we nipped it pretty fast, but by the time we nipped it, it didn't matter. They had already busted that thing open, and we were playing catch up.
Pretty tough one, but then we just didn't lock in on him after the first one. So he kind of hit like 2 more in a row. And in the NBA, when you give plays like that, any kind of play, a confidence like that, it seems like the rim just gets bigger for them, and it was all she wrote. But we kept trying to battle back, but our defensive coverage just kind of let down.
And when that happens, how did you see that affect the flow on the other end of the floor?
It affected the flow, but we got to learn to stay poised and stay locked in. Teams are going to make their run. This is part of the NBA. But after hitting the first 2, we should have kind of keyed in a little bit more on his shots. And it's frustrating, but, you know what I'm saying, we just got to make adjustments and move on.
RJ had a good game tonight. We saw you encouraging him throughout this one. What did you see from him and just his ability to find that shot again?
Just the poise of just attacking. It kind of happens in this league when teams lock in on you. You can tend to have a few bad games. You just got to keep working, got to keep pushing yourself, and that's what your teammates are there for. They kind of encourage you. And he just took the shots they were giving him. He was really aggressive, and that's what we need from him.
Better in the league, man. Obviously, it's a disappointing start for you guys. How do y'all continue to, with everything, Coach Name, being in the spotlight, how do y'all continue to support him throughout this time, man? With Coach Name being in the spotlight, with all the rumors and everything, how do y'all continue to stand by him and support him throughout this time?
Go out there and play hard for him. Go out there and try to pull out wins. You get wins, the noise stops. You know what I'm saying? That's the main focus right now, is trying to get wins. He's trying to pull us towards victory in different ways. And sometimes we coming up short. We just got to do a lot better. And it's not just on him, it's on us too. But he's been trying to will us to wins, and it's been going the opposite way as of late.
RJ, your world, your past and your present colliding tonight with Roy Williams in the house, a guy you were playing against just a year ago, willing Coby White onto a game that he had tonight. I mean, what did you see from Coby in that fourth quarter there?
I mean, as you know, we've played against him a lot, so I kind of seen that before. The exact same thing, actually, last year. But, yeah, he's going to make shots. He makes tough shots, and that's the kind of player he is.
And defensively, when he got going like that, in your mind, what was the issue in terms of not being able to shut it down? I
mean, to be honest, some of them were tough. Some of them you were there, and he's too late. He's hot. So, yeah, just got to try to run him off the line.
For you tonight, the coaches said that they were happy with your game. They felt like you weren't pressing. They liked how aggressive you were. Was that the mindset for you heading into this one?
I mean, it has to be. It has to be every game. Yeah, I felt like I kind of lost my aggressiveness a little bit the past couple games. So then, just came in today fighting.
You had a quick 5 points early in this one. I mean, how much did it help to just see those fall and then be able to get the rest of the game going for you?
I mean, just like anybody else, once you see a few go in, the basket gets wide open for you.
And I know you're not happy with the outcome of the way this game went down in the fourth quarter, but, what can you learn from this one to help your team next time to make sure you guys can win here?
This one was tough. When a guy hits 7 threes in the fourth quarter, it's kind of tough. But we played 3 great quarters of basketball and just gotta finish it off in the fourth.